Charlie Munger once said accumulating the first $100,000 from a standing start with no seed money is the most difficult part of building wealth. Who is Charlie Munger? He is a billionaire investor and a long-term partner of Warren Buffett at Berkshire Hathaway. Not only Munger, many investors who have reached their first $100,000 in their investment milestone can also testify this is true. Once you reach the first $100,000, the rest of your investment journey becomes much easier. Achieving the next milestone requires significantly less time and effort. Progressing from $0 to $100,000 is not the same as advancing from $100,000 to $200,000. Down the road, the momentum accelerates at a much faster rate from $200,000 to $300,000. You will achieve these milestones quicker than you might expect. Many of us feel like growing wealth is a very slow process. In this video, we will see why investments tend to accelerate after reaching $100,000, explore how average individuals can speed up their investments through subtle lifestyle adjustments, and what we can invest in at the $100,000 milestone. Like everything else in life, the initial step is the hardest. The same holds true for investments. Many people perceive investments are daunting, therefore they deprioritize them. Eventually, they find themselves wondering how they will secure their retirement in their 50s and 60s. The truth is, it becomes increasingly difficult when time is not on your side. So, being friends with time and starting investments early will go a long way. How often do you hear from your friends and coworkers say they will start investing when they have more money? In another word, they will invest only if they are wealthy. The problem is how much longer are they going to wait until they start investing? The right approach is to establish a habit of consistently investing while you are still working. This way, wealth accumulates over time, aligning with the goal of increasing your wealth gradually through investments. Essentially, you can invest because you aim to build wealth over time rather than waiting to be wealthy before starting to invest. Risk is another common reason to stop people from investing. Most people say investing is inherently risky, so they simply hold on to their cash and avoid investing completely. In their opinion, the bank is the only safe place to park their cash. Here are the problems. Banks are using your money to make more money and leave you a small amount of money called interest. This is borrowing money at an exceptionally low cost. Meanwhile, inflation erodes your purchasing power in the long run. The interest paid by the bank does little to counteract the inflation. Looks like we will get more money over time from the bank, but that leaves us much lower purchasing power years later. Investment is like a marathon. Your destination seems distant from where you are now. No matter how long the journey is, we always need to initiate the first step and execute it with an actionable plan. Then, you will be on track to generating more wealth. To reach the first $100,000, you have to take on all possible actions to get there, which means you will have to earn and save up this amount. In this phase, the dividend you earn is relatively small compared to your contribution. Compounding helps, but not so much. Still, make sure to reinvest your dividend back to your current investment. Later on, compounding will have a substantial impact as your investment grows. Despite the return percentage is still the same, the actual return increases significantly as time goes on. For example, a $100 investment with an 8% return per year will earn you $8. Most people would not care too much about $8. When your investment reaches $10,000, you will earn $800 in that year. $800 seems attractive to some people. How about investing $100,000? That is $8,000 in return. This amount is more than most people can make each month. This is like receiving the 13th month of a paycheck in a year. Without lifting a finger, you are on track to retire from the dividend. With $100,000 in your portfolio, your pace to reach the next milestone is significantly quicker. This is like rolling a snowball downhill. It can only go faster and bigger. Meanwhile, you will be very excited about the progress, and you will be more willing to speed up the investment. Once you reach $1 million in investment, that is $80,000 in annual return. This amount can easily afford a family of 4 in expense for a year if your lifestyle is not extravagant. Now, let's see how you can reach $100,000 quickly. You might want to look into different ways to live frugally at first. Saving money but not sacrificing your lifestyle so much is something we should do. Most people would like to have a cup of coffee in the morning. There is nothing wrong with that, but we can enjoy it at a lower cost. Let's say if a cup of coffee costs $6, then we will have to spend at least $30 per week. In a year, we will spend $1,560 on coffee. Can we make it much cheaper and still have coffee every day? The answer is yes. Brewing your own coffee at home can easily save hundreds or even $1,000 per year. If you had invested $1,000 you saved, the first year you will make $80 with 8% return. The second year will make you $86 in return and $93 the next. $1,000 cannot get you anywhere, but the habit of saving money and finding alternate ways to reduce cost without sacrificing too much of your quality of life is something we should implement at the beginning of our investment journey. Over time, small savings can accumulate quickly. In addition to saving money, what else can we do to expedite reaching $100,000? At work, if there is an opportunity for promotion, work hard for it. If your job offers incentive or bonuses, do your best to earn them. Also, negotiate for a better pay using your performance as leverage. Small amount of money will add up quickly. Some people are even taking on a second job to make extra cash, such as freelancing. Once you have some free time, you can easily get it done. You can also consider reselling stuff in your free time. Getting unwanted items from garage sales or returned items from online stores like Amazon and reselling them to potential customers for profit. By integrating these strategies with disciplined saving habits, you can accelerate your journey towards the $100,000 goal. Consistently making small changes will take you towards your financial destination before you know it. Now, what can we do with $100,000? Before doing anything, let's see what Warren Buffett says about investment. Rule number 1 is never lose money. Rule number 2 is never forget rule number 1. Maintaining a frugal lifestyle is still necessary in this phase. Avoid unnecessary expenses such as owning a high-end car and living in a big house. Do not take big risks that could potentially lose all your money. Real estate is a common way to invest. It offers rental income and the value of land appreciates over time. Make sure the rent can cover the mortgage and have some money left for repairs. Another option is wait until the property price goes up. Then you can sell it for a profit. However, do your research on the market before you invest. Another way to invest in the property is to buy real estate investment trusts called REITs from any stock trading platforms. Some of them are paying monthly dividends. The others are paying quarterly dividends. You can start earning rental income at the cost as low as $1. Later on, we will introduce different REITs in this channel. Generally speaking, REITs have about 3% to 5% return per year. When the market is going down, the rate of return is significantly higher. Low-cost exchange-traded funds, as known as ETFs, is another good investment option. Investing in several ETFs in the stock trading platform is a great point to start. Historically speaking, ETFs tend to appreciate. One good benefit about ETFs is reducing your risk in investment by selecting a basket of stocks. Remember, do not allocate more than 10% or 20% of your fund in the risky investment, and the rest should be in relatively safer investments. Now you can see why reaching your first $100,000 is the hardest. With the right strategy and mentality, you will reach your goal before you know it. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content. See you next time.